watching Today in Nashville. We'll be back. Because we're talking about pearl knotting, and guess who we got? We've got Warren Feld here. He's teaching us this treasured skill. We'll be back. And Pet of the Week. All the things. You're watching Today in Nashville. All right, guys. Thank you. So fun. Warren Feld has spent most of his life in the jewelry business, designing, making, and now he is sharing his skills with all of us. We've got Warren Feld with us. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So you've spent your life really coming up with the best techniques to do things, so much so that you decided to write a book about it, about pearl knotting. And people can take pearl knotting classes. Why would people want to do this? I love it.
Well, pearls have just this great value.
Yeah.
And they're very attractive, and you want to protect them. And it's really easy to destroy your necklace or to destroy the pearls if you don't do it correctly.
Tell us why that is. I guess maybe I didn't realize how delicate they were until I started reading about your work and how we really should, when you get your pearls re-knotted, which is something you have to do, correct?
Right.
Why is that?
Well, real pearls need to be strung on silk. And silk naturally deteriorates, and 3 to 5 years later just turns to dust. And so before that happens, you'd want to have your pearls restrung. If it's strung on nylon, if real pearls are strung on nylon, which is most string materials are nylon, that ruins the pearls. It cuts into the pearl at the hole. Pearls like an eggshell, just layers of nacre, and it'll just start to chip and it'll crack off and fall off. So you need to use silk. Unfortunately, silk deteriorates, so you have to.
So you have to do this. You came up with the Warren way. Tell us.
So I had a bead store in Nashville called Bedazzled in 100 Oaks. I closed it last March. I retired, but over the years we taught many classes every month, and one class was pearl knotting. I had 3 different teachers teach pearl knotting, and I just wasn't satisfied with their work. When their students left the class, they couldn't do it again, and even the teacher's own work, there were lots of flaws. You want your pearl knotted necklace to be architecturally perfect and timeless. You can't get to perfection, but you want to get as close as possible. And the traditional way of doing it, no one can repeat it. I mean, it's like the secret sauce that people do pearl knotting don't want anyone else to know.
Oh my God, why are they keeping it to themselves? Well, Warren Feld is sharing it with all of us. He has classes through Homesy and on his website. Should we try it?
Sure.
Okay.
So basically,
I've never been more scared, by the way.
It's important that my students be able to do this again and again, and to achieve this architectural perfection. So if there's any slack between 2 pearls, or if the pearl is allowed to rotate, the whole of the pearl is very sharp. If you took a seashell and ran across your finger, you'd cut it. And that's what happens with the pearl. So you don't want it to rotate. You don't want it to move up and down.
That's why the knot's so important, so it keeps it firmly in place. This is all sinking in more.
Right, so if you can't get the knots close,
this is
you're in trouble. So, and you need to be able to do it over and over again. So I just take the needle. I'm just going to go up the pearl.
Oh my goodness. I mean, do you have magnifying glasses?
Luckily, I don't need them, but some people do.
What a gift.
I'm just going to pull the cord through.
Okay.
Before I pull the bead down, I want to make sure that the cord is not twisted.
Right.
That there's no slack in the cord.
Beautiful.
I'm going to pull the bead down all the way to the knot.
Okay.
I'm going to grab one cord in one hand, one in the other. I'm going to pull it apart, get the bead closer to the knot.
Okay.
I'm going to just tie a simple overhand knot. One leg over the other through the loop. I'm going to bring the knot down, pull it tight. Then I'm going to grab both cords again. I'm going to pull tight to tighten the knot. I'm going to relax my grip and give it one more time for good luck. And then I'm ready to bring the next pearl down. You want to give it a try?
Yes, I do. Okay.
So you want to take that through the hole and bring it out the other side.
Now my eyes are not great, I'll be honest, Warren. Oh, wait. Oh, I feel like I've got it.
Okay, let's try to pull through on the other side.
Hold on. These are my bad eyes. Warren, I might be your first failed student.
Yeah.
But it's not you, it's the eyes. I need to make sure I get some good vision to get through that hole. This is exciting though because pearls are one in vogue, two. So look at you.
For both men and women.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
really. I mean, the men are fine. Yes, I would love this.
The cords parallel, and then.
All right, I'm gonna pull it.
Okay, and bring the bead all the way down.
I want to make sure I don't. Is there a twist? Am I pulling it the right way?
Yeah, it's good. I can move it down with your fingers.
Again, it all goes back to my eyes.
Okay, now tie an overhand knot.
And I'm going to pull twice for good luck, right?
And over the other. And back through the loop. And pull tight. And pull it a couple times. Perfect. You're a pro. See?
Come on. No,
there you go. That's it.
Wait, what?
That's it.
Okay. I have had my sweet mother's pearls that are just not together at all, but I could come take one of your classes and maybe.
You're almost ready to do it yourself.
Oh my goodness! I think I need another class though. Also, the book Pearl Knotting is available wherever you get your books. Pearl Knotting, Warren's Way. You've got beautiful beadwork that you've done, which is a different technique. All these things. The information's on your website. Warren, this was such a treat.
Yeah, thank you.
How cool! Pearl Knotting classes by Warren. WarrenFeldJewelry.com. Go to WarrenFeldJewelry.com. Warren Feld on Instagram. Thank you so much for sharing your technique with everybody.
Okay, thank you.
That's a gift. It really is. Thank you.